Yo, what's going on, peeps? We back again with another vid. Player ratings time. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share. Today, player ratings for Spurs v Wolves. As you already know, Spurs 2, Wolves 0. Pretty much straightforward game. Wouldn't say they had a couple of spells of Traore running through our defense like a dodgy lasagna. Like Lasagna Gate 2.0. If you know, you know. But other than that, pretty much controlled it and weren't really looking under threat. The recent didn't have anything to do, if we're honest. And one of the easier of the 3 points we've had this season. And the team, this guy just got no tactical nous. He just picks the same team, copy and paste every week. No matter how bad they play, he still goes to the team he used from the game before. I think he's used this team pretty much every game he's been in charge. Apart from Tanganga came in because Uri was injured, but this team looks like pretty much the same team he's chosen since he's been in charge. He doesn't change it, doesn't do anything. He makes changes too late. Just get him out the door, man. Hurry up and get these last 2 games over with, because I can't deal with it. Like, you're a manager, you're not even a manager, but cool, you're interim. And maybe he's thinking, this ain't really my team. I'm not gonna get the job full time, there's no way. So, what's the point of me experimenting and seeing who's the better players to put in? I must just put in the same team every week, unless there's injuries to the end of the season. That's what it seems like, but for me, if that's the case, then you're an idiot. Just switch up the team. Let everyone get a little run, everyone get a little minutes. Why are you picking the same team? Especially in the game when some of them were shit. Like against Leeds, not good. But straight in, the Celso's been shit for the last how many games? Yeah, he's still in there. Now, what does that say to the other players that are not getting the team? When they watch him from the bench doing absolute dog shit, but he gets picked every single game ahead of you. And DELE came on yesterday, and for me, this man's taking the piss. In the 82nd minute, right? And he probably done more in that little spell and showed more glimpses than the Celso showed in that 69, 70 minutes on the pitch. What does this guy have to do to get a start? Free Ndombele, I'm with it. I'm with that hashtag. Free my guy Ndombele, because the Celso, he cool, but he ain't it right now. He ain't on the fault. He ain't on nothing right now. So get him off. Haven't seen Lamela, hardly. Haven't seen Lucas, barely. So if they give this man the job full time, we'll be done, because he didn't got a Scooby what he's doing. So for me, these last 2 games over with. We got Aston Villa on Wednesday, so obviously video will be landing tomorrow. Preview, so that will land tomorrow, but it's just frustrating, man. Watching at times and seeing this guy's tactics. If they're not even tactics, it's just picks a team and he just says go, do it, whatever, and see what happens. No tactics, but luckily for him yesterday it worked. It didn't work against Leeds though, did it? So I don't know, man. It's that Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And right now, I don't like Marmite, and I definitely don't like what I'm seeing with this team lineup. He talks about Roden in the press conference. Yeah, where is he in the team? He was cup tied. Yeah, cool, I get it. Fair enough. But this isn't the cup. This is the league. Why is he not in the team? Why is he not even on the bench? So for me, this he just not having Scooby. He's out of his depth, and he's not a legend at Tottenham. So I don't know why people keep saying he's a legend. He's not a legend. He's a former player. That's it. He came for the youth. That's it. But I've seen more from Ndombele. He's done more than Mason has in the whole time he's at Tottenham already. Scored more goals. So for me, we ain't no legend here. He was just a former player. A legend for me, Lee King. Jermaine Defoe. Those kind of players will go down in the history books. So, and I guess even Woodgate, because he scored that goal that got the last cup, probably give him that. Not a legend, but definitely has some credit in the bank. But anyway, we move. This is a roasting session. This is the player ratings. So let's get into it. I've had my little mini rant about this guy. He's just boring to watch. He doesn't know what he's doing. But hey, it is what it is. And we start in goal. Obviously, always in goal. Hugo Lloris, 5. Didn't have to do anything apart from some simple catches. There was a moment when he tried to punch the ball and he should have caught it and fumbled it, but managed to grab it. I think he punched into one of our players' heads or something and it just fell into his hands. But other than that, no real scares, no real problems. Good distribution for the most part, apart from when he kicks it out wide. It just puts our players in the stress because they don't usually win it. But yeah, standard 5 for me. Next we're gonna go with Reguilon. For me, one of his better games. He's done well on that left hand side. I haven't seen him do that in a while. Put in a shift, and his hard work is what led to the second goal on the touchline. So yeah, he done definitely one of his better performances over the last few games. For me, just for that persistence, he's done well on that right hand side. Obviously Traore is going to get past everyone, so what can you do? And he was too high up, so I'm not going to knock him too much, but he's done alright. I'm going to give him a 6 for his performance. He's done alright. Next up, Toby cleared stuff, put his foot through it, head on it, blocking. It's just solid. I don't really have much to say. He didn't have to do anything. When he did have a chance to do something, was when Traore is running through them like a dodgy lasagna, but he didn't do anything. They just backed off. So I can't give no more than a 6. Eric Dyer, same. Dyer saw Traore coming and he moved the head out of the way like it was Jurassic Park. He didn't want no problems. So yeah, him, 6 as well. Tanganga done the right on the right hand side of the bell. He did offer a overlap, giving them an option, but we all know he ain't got the skills or whatever to do anything. He ain't on nothing over there, but he needs to give the option and show himself. He done it right because he's not played in a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna give him his hard work. I'll give him, and he did defend pretty well, to be honest. He had some good blocks, and I will give him a 7 for that. Son Heung-min. Sonny. I don't know what's going on with Sonny right now. I don't know if it's because he knows we're not making the Champions League, or maybe he's still upset from the final, the League Cup final, because since the final in the League Cup, he's not been the same. Since he was crying and all that and broke down and showing his emotion, he's not been the same. He looks a little off it. I don't know. But again, not a good one yesterday either. So unfortunately, Done a couple of glimpses, little, but nothing great. I'll probably just give him a standard. Probably give him, 5, 4? No, I'm with 4. Let's be real, didn't really do much. The Celso, absolute crap yesterday again. He's too weak for this. He's too weak for the Premier League. If you're going to be in midfield, coming up against physical players, and you have his kind of upper body strength, then you're finished. You're not going to last. You're probably going to end up injured because you're not strong enough. Like, I see him getting bounced around, knocked off the ball. No physical, nothing about him. So for me, during the pre-season, he needs to get in the gym, bulk up, eat some hard food, get solid, and learn to barge man and pattern man up, because he was just getting roughed around and thrown around like a rag doll, and it was kind of embarrassing to watch. He was giving the ball away, there's no strength. Yeah, 3. And that's being nice, only because he put off a couple of nice passes, but other than that, he was not great. 3. Gareth Bale had a good game, solid. That's why I stayed on so long. He did have a good game. He was actually doing some defensive work down on the right hand side, supporting Tanganga, which you don't usually see from him. So big him up. He was putting some good crosses, making some good runs, ripping. He was actually decent. It's this shot that led to Højbjerg's goal as well. So he was definitely on it yesterday. He was good. To be fair, I'm gonna give him a 7. Next, DELE, man of the match for me. Started off slow, but once he got into it, mate, he was everywhere. Defending, attacking. He was definitely on job. I see him in our box clearing the ball. He even pinched the ball, and that's what led to King's shot that hit the post that Patricio saved, and then he followed up and hit the post as well. His persistence, his work, he was brilliant. That was a Dele Alli of old that we saw yesterday. We need to see it a lot more often, but obviously he needs to play. But that Dele Alli yesterday, on fire. Making runs, tackling, passing, doing his little cheeky skills, nutmegs, doing all the things that we've been asking to do for how long? I think this is like when Mourinho first came and we was playing Bournemouth and West Ham and he was on fire. It was a bit like that, just without the goal, and he probably did deserve a goal, for being honest. But that's how it was, and I'm going to give him an 8. Big him up. Pierre Højbjerg, he was poor against Leeds, but today, back on job with the assist and a goal. And I never thought I'd say those 2 things about Højbjerg, an assist and a goal, but it was a good assist, lovely pass for like 40-yard pass, boom, split the defence. Kane does the rest, and he got a nice goal, being a poacher, something you expect Harry Kane to do, but he was there for the tap-in, or number 10, so big him up. And he was tackling, he was in the midfield doing a job, in the box defending, doing a job. So yeah, he done his thing. I'm gonna give him a 7. And Harry Kane got a goal, hit the post a couple of times, making good runs, doing what I expect my striker to do. Sometimes it's coming a bit too deep, but that's what he'd be doing nowadays, isn't it? But yeah, just a standard game, goal, hitting the post, pretty standard game for Harry Kane, innit? So I would give him a 7 as well. He done alright as well. He didn't do too bad. Actually, no, I gave Bell a 8. I gave Bell a 7. No, I don't think they're on the same level. I think Kane might have just, apart from the goal and a couple of whatever. I'm gonna give him. No, I'll give him a 7 because he was definitely defending as well, winning headers. So yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well. So big him up. Subs and Ndombele, not even. No, I will rate Ndombele. I'll give him in that short time he was on, came in 82nd minute, I would give him a 5. Easy. Actually, not even a 5. He was better than a 5. I'll give him a 6. He was doing alright. He came on doing some little skills, nice little passes, trying to make some. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. Harry Winks, he done alright. He came on. He was 2-0 up by then, so I think it was a thing where he didn't really have anything. He just knocking it around sideways, just keeping it simple, neat. I guess nothing too crazy. Give him a 5. Doesn't really bring nothing. That's gonna get me out of my seat going forward. So yeah, 5. It's that time I forgot it was on the pitch. And last but not least, Sissoko. Nothing rating them. He would have came on around the 9th minute or something. He didn't get no rating. It's just pointless at this point. Right, Mason. I'm gonna give him a 5. And I'm only giving him a 5 because he managed to get the win. But picking that same team every week in, week out, if I see that again on Wednesday, I'm going to be fuming. He's getting a 5 because he just doesn't seem like he knows what, he doesn't do anything or try anything. So it's just too safe and boring for me. So yeah, he's getting a 5. And that's only because we got the win. If not, it would have been less. Hold that. Anyway, as I said, preview dropping tomorrow, review Wednesday, player ratings will land most likely on the Thursday, and obviously the final game of the season on Sunday, so there's going to be preview Saturday and whatever else. So you already know how to go already by now. You know the settings, you know the vibes. But until then, make sure you don't wash your hands. If you can't wash them, sanitize, keep your distance. So if you don't want to be in no local lockdown, you got better do the right thing, keep your distance, and of course wear your damn mask, or you will be in local lockdown and you don't be fuming. And you don't adhere to the rules, boy, that's what happens. You should know this by now, is what it is. But big up your damn selves, the 4 subscribers every time, and until the next vid, I'm out of it. Peace.